Ahoy Gitchegumi crew, we made it.
Hello.
We're here. Welcome to the show. We have
Finally.
Intern Ryan and Mrs. J.
Yes.
After
Yay!
a bit of a hiatus. Welcome,
Sorry.
everybody. All right. So how have you guys been?
Woo!
Holy crap.
We just got attacked by some sort of
Flying insect.
avian creature.
I don't know what it was.
Oh, man. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. I will tell you that.
Audio's sounding good. Yeah. And actually, we have a week.
It has in your hair. Oh, it's a ladybug.
Aw, that's awesome. Kill it.
Don't kill it. They're good
We'll
luck.
put it outside. Anyway, as I was saying, we have a week where all of us can enjoy Wine with the Wifey.
Yay!
Oh my God, it's a miracle.
It is a miracle.
I can't wait till we get a text at like 1 a.m. because someone's records were dicked up, and hey, we really need it. Then you can just be like, I'm drunk. Like, so if you want to assume what's the RCOP risk for really drunk? I'm going to assume it's extremely high. I'm going to assume it's through the roof even.
I was like, what?
Steve over here chewing on a bone.
Yeah, I thought somebody was
Man, just sounds.
Lots of strange animal sounds.
Yeah, right?
tonight.
Tonight we're just like
Yeah,
all
it's just
over the
been.
place with animals.
It was a rough setup. It took a long time for the new setup. We're probably not going to do it in this location again.
Yeah.
Holy cow! It took me 2.5 hours.
Woo! Good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I do like having the lower table.
Yeah, me too. That is a nice
It's
table.
more of an inviting
It really is inviting.
we're just all hanging out on the
Appearance,
couch together.
Yeah.
I like that, but it's also kind of a pain.
Yeah.
So until we can have like a dedicated space, we're just gonna do it in
The usual spot.
Man, I don't care
We
where.
can at least have a backdrop.
Yeah.
So it's not like the
I don't care where we do it, as long as we do.
yeah. So
Why am I still sober?
well, yeah, that's what we're gonna get at
He's
here.
still talking and not
Today we're gonna do some Hotsy Totsy.
Hatsy
It's a 2019 white wine blend from the Columbia Valley of Washington State.
Columbia Valley.
There's no cork, so
Oh,
Bummer.
it's almost like why even drink?
no pop.
Just kidding.
oh wait. I was about to
Nice. Yeah,
I was about to
dude.
fill it up to the
Wet
brim.
my motherfucking whistle, dude. Like, oh yeah, you are.
What are you doing?
Woo! Yeah,
Arm
yes.
all over the place.
Well, I'm laughing.
Oh,
I thought he was gonna
Lord.
give me the whole bottle in that glass. I'm like, yeah, girl.
I was
Yeah,
about
you
to.
are.
What are you doing to me? I have a larger glass, you know.
Obviously wants you to party.
All right, well, there's one
I'll
bottle down.
give some to Ryan.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, now you and him are
All right.
even.
Yeah, girl. Clink. Clink.
My here on
Oh, that's a good one.
That is really good.
Oh my goodness.
The Hotsy Totsy. What we have to
Got
say.
like a bit of vanilla.
I definitely taste some citrus.
Yeah.
All right, the refined part is over. Now I'm gonna chuck this and get sloppy on the internet.
I'm gonna say apple.
Yeah, I agree with that. Apple.
This is not Hotsy Totsy.
But it says Hotsy Totsy.
No,
No,
he
this
scanned
is
it and it
Chamber
came up
Rose.
not Hotsy Totsy. You're supposed to
like-
be able to scan
it was
it and it come
garnet
up
to
on the
brick.
internet.
I was
But
like,
the
this is not garnet to brick.
but you can't lie on the internet. Right?
That's what I heard. The internet told me that. yeah, it's just coming up as Tango Rose.
You're just gonna have to look for it.
I'm really hearing the background music tonight. It makes me want to dance.
Yeah, we can turn the TV down, I guess. But
No, screw that.
I don't know.
I feel like I'm in an 80s techno adventure movie.
Yeah. Kind of feels like Tron, huh? Doesn't
Yeah,
Tron.
like I'm dude, I'm riding the light cycle.
What a good movie.
Such a
Oh,
good movie.
dude.
The old one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I liked the remake.
I like the
I
remake.
liked it. I mean, I guess I don't know if I want to tell the story, but when I went to see it, it was not the best situation for me.
Wait, why?
I went with my ex-girlfriend's current boyfriend.
That's
Wow,
weird.
dude, that's
Yeah,
that's
it
like
was-
12 flavors of what the
we,
fuck.
We went to one of those places that you can get cocktails and
Oh no.
So you guys like got drunk and really honest?
well, not honest, but it was awkward. And it was a 3D one too, so
Was that when you were? Was it Emma's
yeah,
boyfriend?
Yeah. Oh, it was
So
strange.
what? Was it just the two of you?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so romantic.
It was just bizarre.
So, dude, I have to ask, why?
Yeah, why?
In the literal fuck.
It was a dark time in my life,
Oh,
and I did a lot of things that I wish I hadn't done.
Like stay in her life.
Yeah, well, keep her in my life, really.
He sent her flowers for her birthday, and then I found out about it while we were married. I got pissed.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then-
you know what's a good idea? Let's dredge that back up.
Live on the internet.
Live on the
The
internet.
thing that's crazy about it, though, is she got pissed. I got defensive. I took the dog for a walk, and then while I was out walking the dog, she friended me on Facebook again. And that was at the time when like stuff would come up in your feed, like so and so just friended so and so. So when I got home, she was like, "Really?" I was like, "What are you talking about? Like, you're gonna friend her while you're out walking the dog?" And I was like,
Friend too.
"What are you talking about?"
Dude, that's classic early 2000s social media mishap.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And like first year of marriage, like
He's throwing on
Sniffles.
the soda bottle.
I still.
Really need a bad cam.
all right. So we got Hotsy Totsy White Wine Blend,
Tatsy tatsy.
2019 semi-sweet white wine, brilliant yellow straw. I'll take that. Medium body.
I can really taste the straw.
Well, that's the color.
Yeah.
Brilliant yellow straw. The first sentence is always the color. Like medium to garnet brick.
My neck just cracked.
I don't
I
think
heard that.
I never cracked my neck before.
Oof. Did it feel okay?
No, it kind of felt weird.
Did you get like the hot?
I got like a piercing right here.
Oh. Can you move your toes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I crack my neck on a regular basis.
yeah,
Yeah, but
freaks me the
never have.
fuck
does
out.
it give you a piercing pain in the center of your forehead?
Yeah, I was like, oh.
I was like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
It's a medium body. A nose of white flowers, pear, and stone fruits like white peach and juicy nectarine. A racy Riesling.
Racy.
Riesling dominated blend with vibrant acidity and balance.
Vibrant.
Good length of flavors, texture, and a delightful long finish.
I can kind of still taste the finish, and I've had this down for minutes.
What's interesting is it's got a bit of tart, so that's what made me think that there was apple in
Yeah,
it.
it's the pear.
Yeah, the finish is really, really nice, man. Like, it lingers.
It's good.
We have some
Look at the legs on that thing, too.
We do have some pear.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wonder
man.
if they're right.
Those legs are glorious. That's sexy.
Probably
Look at
cooking up
those legs. Dude's freaking out about dude's getting pervy about wine on the internet. Can't get over those legs, bro. To quote the kids, damn.
You a leg man?
They thick.
They thick though. Someone caught my Facebook share and they're telling my brother, like, your brother's such a fucking nerd, dude.
Why?
Which one?
Your brother Corey?
No, I'm being sarcastic. Yes.
Oh, the
So
Facebook
your
share
brother
of the show?
Corey's friends called you a nerd.
Probably.
Okay. I was trying to understand
Probably.
what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, Sniffles. You and your little crazy sounds.
He's just like strutting through here. I'm an important guy.
Whatever.
I'm an important man about town. Little Sniffles taking a cameo on the show.
Meow. Daddy, please let me down.
Always got to support the hind quarters.
Meow.
He's my little buddy. He stays with me all day. He just
I know how that
snuggles
goes.
with me.
He's a resident old man.
He's gotten very bony in his older years.
They usually do.
He's such a sweetheart, though. Juju2903, thank you for the follow while we were offline of all times. That's awesome.
It's probably the best
Really
time.
appreciate
It's
it.
probably when people really enjoy us when we're not.
Yeah, when we're not,
when we're not
live.
When we're not on the air.
That's where it's at.
That's where the magic happens.
So that put us, what did that put us at? Like 47 followers? 37 followers. That's
yeah, you were
Way to cheat it by 10.
Well, we got 45 on YouTube. We got 37 on,
So
Twitch.
more on YouTube then.
yeah. But it takes 1,000 on YouTube. It only takes 50 on Twitch.
Sick.
Alright.
50's the magic number.
The question is, do we want to be affiliate or do we want partner? Which one do we get partner on first, or which one? Because if I do affiliate on Twitch, we can get subs, which will start generating income, possibly, if anybody subs. But the flip side of that is then we are only able to stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
We're exclusive. But if we can,
These are the decisions.
yeah, if we can
These
get
are
our
the
numbers
days
up.
of
shape-
our lives.
Like sands through the
That wasn't where I was going, but nice redirect. That was an excellent redirect.
That's a really good.
Watch me get doxxed for that.
I really like that one. You're not gonna get doxxed. They got the live performance license on Twitch. So as long as you made all the sounds, and then on YouTube it'd be fair use. I think. I'm not a lawyer, but
Not a lawyer.
I could pretend to be one on a live stream.
Hell yeah, you can. Shit, I do all the time.
I mean, people pretend to be all sorts of things on TikTok, so.
True.
Yeah, dude.
True. I'm
Man,
still not on TikTok, but one of my coworkers got on me a couple days ago.
Oh.
Gerald.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
And he said it's, where has it been his whole life?
Seriously?
Yeah,
Really?
he's like, there's gold on here. And the video that he showed me to demonstrate that there's gold on there
Was.
was somebody putting a microphone, a karaoke microphone, up to his sleeping roommate's ass, turning the volume all the way up. And then when he farted in his sleep, it scared the shit out of him. That was the video that he demonstrated the quality of TikTok. I was like, okay.
Oh, I gave it all back. That's awesome. That's the best, bro. That's beautiful justice.
Yeah, it was.
The problem is that, I mean, you probably won't have the same problem that I have or that some other people have, but you end up, because of what you like, you end up seeing the same things. Sometimes you'll see new things, but because I follow and like a lot of dietitians, I get a lot of like other non-professional people trying to spout diet advice on TikTok. And then I also get like
Oh, dude.
people, like I like to follow people who do like gym, like personal trainers and gym routines and stuff, so I get a lot of those TikToks. And
Uh-oh.
This is why I didn't want to get up earlier, but it's okay.
Man,
gimpy.
you still hurting from that PT. I can't wait to see the downslip, man. I'm really sorry.
Very gimpy.
I'm not gonna get a down slip. If anything, I'm gonna get a run and ruck at own pace and distance. Viva! Come on, Viva.
Oh.
And then they can go, Viva,
My
this
pop
way.
light turned off. I was like, why is my phone shining? Whoopsie.
Viva, go potty.
Go on. No, don't go to. She's like, Mom called me.
Will we see comments on the TV or no?
Yeah, you'll see them.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
There's just nobody in chat.
Yeah.
The only 2 viewers.
Yeah,
are you
people
and
have to
me, so-
watch that.
I know. I know.
Yeah, we need fans.
We need fans.
Fans.
Whatever, I'm selfish. I do this
Yeah.
for me. Well, bros.
But,
Of course, yeah.
you know, we just blew everybody's phone up by going live.
Yeah.
so
We
hopefully
sure did.
Somebody will come in. And we
I
have a
didn't share
P.O.
it
box
online.
now.
Really?
Oh, you.
Let's start filling
Did
it
you
with
finally
phone.
set that up?
Yeah. Will you bring me my phone from back there?
Yeah.
I'll send quality plays an email.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you could send us some chocolates and whatever else he was going to
Where's your
send.
Oh, dude, mostly chocolate.
I had it plugged in on the couch.
Oh, it's buried. Buried under all the stuff we had to move to set up the.
You know the mics are on, right? I don't care if you don't.
What is that? Oh,
That's the address.
I gotcha.
I'm like, these two are gonna fuck, man. This is a great show. Like right there on the couch. Wow, man. I think they're just gonna watch. Just like talk through the show.
Hi,
Yeah, last week we had 60 Hawk on, and we moved this table over to here, and we put that couch in there with the background. And that was another, like, even with both of us, it took 2 hours
Oh my god.
to set all that up. So then we were like talking after the show. We're like, well, let's put the couch over here in the backdrop, and it'll be easier because you won't have to move anything.
Yeah.
Not.
Nope.
Yet. Yetsky.
It just, we just need to take over Krissigumi's playroom and
Dude, let's do it.
set up a spot.
Dude, she can live in the garage. Screw it.
Yeah, but we're about to have a teenager too, so
They can bunk up.
this didn't charge at all.
Just put a fan back there.
What? My phone didn't?
And it's still at 26%.
I swear that charger thing sucks. That sucks.
You know, all the music in the background for your show would be awesome, like to play in a waiting room.
That's kind of the vibe.
Maybe I should just charge it on the thing in my purse.
Ouch, maybe. It's like a relaxing environment for people to come hang out.
Yeah.
I'll go get the thing in my purse.
We signed up for a Wayfair business account,
Uh-huh.
and the guy like called to like get some information about the business and everything like that. I was like, yeah, we're gonna be
Hi, Sniffles.
applying for our LLC here in a little bit. And he's like, well, tell me about the business. And I was like, well, we have this show called Wine with the Wifey, and you know, we started it at the height of the pandemic when everybody was in isolation, and we were like, you know what, we have a lot of fun together. People probably want to hang out and like feel like they're hanging out with other people, so
Yeah.
let's do this show where we can like reach out to people that might be struggling a little bit and just give them that feeling of like just chilling with friends. And the guy was like, that is awesome. He was like, it's gonna be great. I was like, cool.
So are we getting a loan? No!
He's like, so what's your like annual budget gonna be for projects, do you think? And I was like, I don't know, $1,000. And he's like, oh, you guys will be on sale bill. Maybe we get like sponsorships or something.
Do some fundraising events.
We'll like build a whole thing. Whole studio.
I mean, so far I can see that we probably need some like potted plants for the sides.
That's what this show is missing. Probably the most.
Fake plants. 'cause then
Potted,
it's easier. You
fake
don't have to worry
plants.
about real plants.
Exactly.
And as I've been saying this whole time, like a dedicated space. That would be so awesome just to
I'd
be
be
able to just like
sweet.
sit down and turn it on. That'd
Yeah. Not have to do all.
I think you should do
Or as much
4
of the
hours.
prep.
I think you should do 4 hours a week every week. I really appreciate it.
It just makes me.
It
not
wears
wanna
on
do
you,
it.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. I love doing the show.
Yeah.
But then I think about the prep and I'm like, oh.
I love the show.
And especially Fridays is like super busy for us. So the whole time I'm out with the family, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna get home.
I gotta do the show.
I gotta do this. I gotta do this. So it's just real life, behind the scenes.
Yeah. The struggles continue.
So, what do you guys think about this whole Olympics this year?
I mean, it almost seems like, why bother?
Well, yeah, that's kind of the thing. Nobody's watched any of it. The
Yeah.
ratings, the ratings for the Olympics this year has been the worst since 1973.
Wow.
It's awesome.
Did
Sometime
they
in the
give any
70s.
insight as to why they feel like it's
Probably
like
because
that?
there's no fans, so there's no
There's no
intrigue.
fans, yeah.
There's really no, like that's part of the spectacle is the reaction from the crowd. Honestly, I would imagine.
I've just been super busy, so honestly, like, it hasn't been on my mind to watch the Olympics, although I've, like, thought about it, but then I just don't.
Yeah,
I never really have watched the Olympics, though, but, I mean...
I think the last time I really watched was 2008. That was a special time. Yeah, that was like the summer we were like starting to date.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I don't remember really. Like I remember, what was it? It was Beijing. Yeah, like it was 2008. It was Beijing, and that was the last time I really watched. That was like that summer Michael Phelps went on that crazy swimming tear.
Yeah, that was cool. That was really cool.
Yeah.
I tell you though about the Simone Biles incident, I was kind of a little upset that at first, I mean, I know they're starting to change the narrative, but at first it was like, well, she withdrew for medical reasons, and I'm like, well, that's not the truth. The truth is that she withdrew for mental reasons, which there's nothing wrong with that, but at least like highlight that was the issue, so other people know that it's normal, it's okay, like let's normalize it, let's not hide the fact that there's something going on and then she's dealing with it. Versus trying to do a cover-up and say, oh, medical reasons, like, and I mean, I think part of it too could have been maybe they were trying to protect her.
Right, she wants to compete again.
They wanted to make sure that she was protected, but...
I think part of the reason they're probably trying to protect themselves too, because they judge her so unequally compared to other people, and that's got to contribute to the mental stress
definitely.
of everything that's going on with her.
Yeah, definitely. And then I seen
Well,
people...
and they were asking her to like compromise her integrity. They were saying, like, "You're so good, can you just not be so
as good?" Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I
how do
remember
you?
that part.
That's like asking somebody that knows how to sing
to not sing well.
to sing
for everybody else.
Yeah, like they don't know how
Could
to
you
sing.
like sing worse, please?
Yeah.
Like, why?
What a stupid
It's
request.
like that's one of the hardest. If you're an actor that knows how to sing and you get a part of somebody that doesn't know how to sing, it's one of the hardest things to act.
Yeah.
Because it's just, if it's a skill that you have, you just have it.
Yeah.
And it's...
And then there was like the whole, like I saw people on my Facebook saying that there was, I don't know where these comments were at, like, but that, attacking Simone and her decision to withdraw, and that she was weak, and all these just like really
I
negative things.
saw some guy on...
I mean, people are monsters on the internet. Get out of here.
You don't see soldiers saying, "Oh, I'm going to leave my brothers behind and go leave them at the war." And I was like,
not
"Really?"
the same thing.
It's
That's
not
an
at all
apt
the same
comparison.
thing.
Yeah.
And second of all, I'm like, I don't see you going out there and trying to do what she's doing either.
There was
So get off the couch, you butterbutt.
Yeah.
I saw a video today. I don't know who it was, but it was somebody at the Winter Olympics that was like, it was like a journalist or something, and he was talking to the silver medalist, and he was like, "It's such a shame that you took the silver, blah 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 blah," and she's like, "What place did you come in, Bucko?" "Oh, that's right. I'm fucking happy." Second place at the Olympics is
Pretty sweet.
pretty good deal.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, to even
why
go
would you
to the Olympics in
disparage?
general, like even if
qualify.
you don't place, like to even just go and be a part of it, like that's huge.
Yeah.
Not many people can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy sounds like the James Corden of freaking Olympic freaking interviewers.
And then there was like that one chick who was I forget what she was competing in, but I think she was like an Asian lady. And then she said, like, after the competition that she was just going to eat a whole bunch because she won, and she was really happy. Because obviously, like, you know, they have to eat a specific diet in order to compete at their at an optimal level.
Right.
So it's, I mean, it's not restrictive, but it is in some senses a little bit restrictive because if they're like eating too much carbs too soon before, it's like detrimental to their performance, that sort of stuff. So it was kind of funny seeing her say that and just like, I'm just gonna eat. I'm like, yeah, that's how
Get me a pizza.
That's how I felt after running a half marathon. I'm like, give me some pasta.
Oh, dude, ran every step of 13.1 miles. Like, this is a spaghetti factory.
Yeah. Best meal ever.
Yeah, I'll have all the breadsticks, please.
Oh, we went to Olive Garden the other day.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that stuff sat in my stomach like a lump.
We were both still suffering from food poisoning.
Oh, dude, that's how you know. That's how you know it's food poisoning.
All I got was breadsticks and salad and soup.
And I thought I was gonna, you know, I was doing a little better off than him because everything runs through me so fast.
Yeah.
That, you know, like, yeah, it affects me hard, but it seems to go through me pretty quick. And so I was like, I'll have fettuccine, the lunch Alfredo. And it looked, well, first of all, it gave me chicken Alfredo, and I can't do the meat right now. It just sits in my stomach. And then I don't know if it was someone else's meal and it had been sitting there for a bit, but it was like, I picked up one noodle and like a whole bunch of other noodles came with it, and it was just like a big glob. And I was like,
That does not look good.
I'm not sure how this is going to go in my stomach. I just ate what I could, and then it just sat there for the rest of the day in my stomach. It was horrible. I don't think we ate anything the rest of the day.
Nope.
Did you start getting the food poisoning while you were
In Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah, we think we got it at the Outback.
What?
Because that was the only place that her and I ate the same thing, and Krissimay didn't eat that same thing. So.
Yeah.
Probably because she had an ice cream scoop of freaking wasabi. I'll do anything for $20, Uncle Ben. No.
What's funny is when he showed me the video, I could have sworn. I swore up and down that it was the same video that, because I thought you took
But
video
it
that
wasn't,
night.
and I told
And
her it wasn't.
It looked exactly, and the same, she
Yeah.
said the same exact things too. I was like, she literally even said the same exact things, and her reaction was just like,
Oh,
the
dude,
entire
that
thing was exact. I was like, that's why I thought it was from the night we all went and she ate the wasabi.
I pointed my phone at her.
Like he was recording, and it turned out he had just taken a picture.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, loser.
Yeah.
Learn how to take a video.
Aww,
I'm not a loser.
so mean.
I know, my God.
I still love you.
He's a bronze medalist at best.
Hey, I won first in state in financial accounting.
How did you come
Business
in during the
professionals in America.
rucksack thing?
Absolutely. I was the weakest link. 100%.
Absolute laugh.
Yeah. Although, because they decided that the buddy carry, you were still required to leave your rucksack on.
Oh, the thing I
So
didn't
not-
have to do
so
today.
not
Woo!
not
Thank
only were
God.
you required to carry a person, but you also had to hold your 35-pound rucksack and their 35-pound rucksack.
Jesus.
So I'm 220 pounds without a rucksack on. So the guy that went to pick me up, he's another old infantry soldier.
Right.
And
So he's probably
he
about
went to
the
pick
same
me
weight.
up and almost fell on his face.
That's awesome.
So the guy that was like proctoring or whatever, he's like, yeah, don't hurt yourself. He's like, too late. Apparently he tweaked his back.
Oh,
I was
no.
already in pain. Like I had already, like, I started the thing and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to walk by the end of this. And everybody like, ah, you're so funny, ah. And then like a quarter mile down, I was like, all right. And I started limping. And everybody's like, you gonna make it? And I was like, I told you, I'm not gonna be able to walk by the end of this, but I'll make it to the end. And I did. It was painful.
You didn't have to do it, right?
Or,
Shit, I didn't leave the airfield until almost 3 a.m. last night.
oh.
I didn't get home until almost 4 a.m. And then I woke up at 9 o'clock, had a brisk cup of coffee, and went right back to work.
Yeah.
Waited all day for a lieutenant wow, our fingers touched. That was intimate.
Yeah.
I felt it. Did you?
It was electric.
It was a boogie woogie woogie.
That's why I pulled back right away.
Yeah, so did I. Because I wasn't ready.
Yeah. Is this happening?
Shit, I'm trying to think of the right song, and I can't. Oh, there it is. Hungry eyes. Oh. I feel the magic between you and I.
Good times.
Good times.
So, I mean, we're obviously going to keep talking, but I want to keep driving on this list.
So we're gonna jump to the movies?
I mean, okay,
I don't know that we were done with the Olympics.
Are we done with the Olympics?
I mean, we barely talked about it.
Okay, well, then
We
we'll just
jumped
keep
on a tangent about work and
Okay, all right. Well, just a quick reminder.
Calm down. Calm
We
down.
left off at number 76, Brokeback Mountain.
okay.
Remain calm.
Real-
Break it.
Remain
that's-
calm.
You're over there.
Oh, he's breaking the thingy thing?
Yeah,
The
he's
little
chewing on
chew.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, he wants to get all of his mom's germs out of it.
probably. Because she was slobbering all over it with her gum teeth.
With their gum teeth.
Yeah, so I don't know.
You missed her humping him.
I heard all about it.
How else does she
I
establish
was
dominance
busy.
over
I
her
was
son?
busy spending an
Extra,
exorbitant amount of
extra.
time on the intro that nobody saw.
Huh?
I said I was busy
Read all
spending an
about it.
exorbitant amount of time on the intro that nobody sees because nobody's here. to play it. But you know what? It's those little things. It's that polish.
Yeah, I like the
that
polish.
Makes it shine.
Eventually, someone will see the
Yeah, and they'll appreciate it.
Well, when they watch it on YouTube, because the VOD on YouTube continues to get views for about 2 days after the show,
Oops.
typically. And on the one that we did, Our Friends Are Back, that just so happened to be on the same day that the Friends reunion released. That one got like
A lot.
views for days.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
We just say it broke triple digits.
no, I would not say that. I would say that my watermelon and mustard short
Bro,
That one
like,
probably broke the internet.
exploded. I don't know. I got like 1,000 views on that thing. Unfortunately, none of them count for view time because it's a short, but that was cool.
Womp.
I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah, whatever, dude. It's you eating friggin' watermelon mustard on it.
Yeah. I got watermelon sugar high.
Watermelon sugar high.
speaking of watermelon, got some out there.
We do, yeah. Olympics.
Oh yeah, the thing we said we talk about on the show.
The thing that's in the title. I don't know how you guys think about this, but I personally think that it should just be in one location.
Oh God, yeah, dude.
I don't think that it makes sense to move it around. Like, I get the idea of, like, the prestige, and I guess you want to say, quote, fairness, because it is 2021 and everybody's got feelings to include countries. But it just...
It's such a huge waste of money.
Yeah,
It's
a
a
waste of money.
catastrophic
It's a waste
man.
of capital.
Yeah.
Like, it's... Especially like, now.
Like,
Or
why?
at least, like, if we're gonna move it, maybe move it like every 5 years or something. Like, not every
Well, I mean,
year.
the games are already every 4 years.
Yeah,
But it's like... But especially now, like...
maybe move it every 5 Olympics.
Hey, I got an idea. Let's keep it in. Let's move the games to Switzerland because
I mean, that could. I was gonna say Greece, but because that's.
Well, I mean, that is where they started.
Yeah. But
I guess Greece probably would be the best
yeah,
one.
bring them home, and it probably would help the Greek
Oh,
economy.
Yeah, probably would. Honestly,
But like, you think about Japan, they spent
Trillions.
yeah, Tons of
Did they
money,
get up
at
into the
least
trillions?
billions.
No, hundreds of, probably like maybe tens of billions. That's usually what their price tag is, like tens of billions.
To build a facility that doesn't even have fans in it.
Yeah, like what a
Like,
waste. What an absolute waste.
It's just.
People around the world are going.
But I mean, you gotta think about it because you know,
I know.
Tokyo
It's crazy.
Tokyo knew they were getting the games like what in 2012.
Yes.
You know, usually it's like the Olympic cycle before, like, you know, like you're supposed to find out like 2 Olympic cycles before so you have time to prepare. So like in 2012, what was it, London? So while they were having the London games, Rio had already been selected for 2016. And then it was like, okay, well now we need to select the next winner. And
Well, and Rio got just screwed.
oh yeah, dude.
Like, that's the thing, is like they spend all this money to bring the Olympics to their country, and then that's it. Like, the Olympics happen for what is it, like a week?
3 weeks.
3 weeks, and then
It's over.
it's done, and they don't have any use for all that stuff they just built. So it just
It rots.
they have to pay to maintain it. It doesn't generate them any
Right.
capital. So
They,
it's like,
they don't pay to maintain anything. They can't use it, and it just sits and rots.
I know the one news story I heard about it said that Beijing
Yeah, even the bird's nest,
has been paying to
Yeah.
maintain their, but they don't use it for anything.
they use it for nothing.
They just pay to
It's-
maintain it, so they're losing the money because they don't want it to fall into disrepair.
Right.
Because it's like a tourist attraction,
For some reason.
but no, they don't let anybody come to their country because
They're China.
they're China.
Straight up, they're China.
So
Honestly, no, they're in a war footing right now, so they're not really big on tourism.
yeah.
They are hell bent. That we could jackknife this right into the whole Taiwan thing.
Well, we don't need politics.
But we don't need
this
politics.
isn't about. This is about getting away from politics.
Yeah.
Away. Anyway, back to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the politics of the Olympics.
Back to the politics of the Olympics. I know,
Type of politics.
We're not here to talk about politics. Anyway, tens of billions of dollars here, friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, honestly, man, I say move it to Greece or any one of those countries where it could be seen as a neutral location. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I like the symmetry of Greece. You know, you're right. It is the birthplace of the modern Olympics. Keep it there, man.
Would moving it there cause it to die, though?
Well, I mean, possibly.
It's the circle of life.
That is the circle of life. That's where it came from.
That's where it was born.
Yeah.
It's like a salmon.
Okay. Oh my God! You know what? Number 70. Number 77.
Okay.
On the Hollywood
All right, we're
Reporters.
going into the movie. I'm gonna go grab another bottle. You guys want another bottle?
Yeah.
We don't have to get off entirely. I was like that
No, that's-
salmon reference just forced me. I was
That's
like,
okay.
It's like, oh my God. Oh, this is a classic. Number 77 on the Hollywood Reporter's Top 100 Movies of All Time. Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking the Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver piece of gold.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh, of course.
Oh, did you guys ever watch the cartoon?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
That's how people from our generation know this movie. Because we were kids when this came out.
Yeah, but I remember watching the movie as a kid.
Oh, of course. But yeah, the cartoon was great. I'll tell you what I loved even better than the movie and the cartoon was the cereal. Oh, did you ever have Ghostbuster cereal as a kid? Woo!
Ectoplasm cooler.
Oh, bro, the
I
Ecto
remember
Cooler.
the
Oh yeah,
Ectoplasm cooler.
That's
that's a collector's item now.
that's why so many kids drank antifreeze.
That's why a lot of kids are dead. Wow, what another solid
I
contribution
didn't
to the
say
show.
dead. I said
You
drank
implied
antifreeze.
that they died.
I implied that their liver failed.
And
Maybe they got a transplant.
okay, I know you're not
Maybe
a doctor.
they got a transplant.
I know you're not a doctor, but you
Okay.
need your liver to live.
Yeah.
Is that why it's called a liver?
Number 78 on the top 100 movies.
Dumb dad joke.
Every time we tell a dumb jad joke, I'm gonna jackknife back into the list.
They're
Number
doing Tangle Rose Front Porch Red. This is their new red. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot 50-50.
Ooh,
mix.
cabin and Merlot.
And it's dry. 13.1%.
Oh, girl. That's my volume. Number 78 on the Hollywood Reporter's top 100 movies of all time. Oh, you probably watched this one in your freaking high school social studies class. 12 Angry Men.
Oh yeah. Yes. I actually watched that when I was sick with tonsillitis on the couch when I was a kid.
Wow.
I made TCM when we got cable.
I'll tell you, this movie did make me want to be a juror. Like,
Really?
oh yeah.
I was a juror once.
Really?
I was on jury duty, yeah.
Like, you got sequestered and everything.
Yep.
Someone's life and freedom hung in your hands.
Child molestation case.
Oh my God!
No.
Woo!
In Boston.
Dude.
If I was put on one of those cases, I would just have to ask to be dismissed. I couldn't do it.
I thought I was gonna be, because like literally they took all of us. So the the way that it works in Boston anyway, I don't know if this is how it works everywhere, but you get your ticket, right? You go to the day and you stand in this like massive room just packed in like sardines, and this bailiff comes in and he says, you guys are probably gonna be here for about 4 hours. Most of these cases never go to trial. They settle out of trial, and then you guys will be left to go home. Welcome to jury duty. And then we were all standing in there, and he's like, all right, we got one that's going to trial. We're going to call off about 30 different numbers here. If you hear your number, go to this courtroom. He calls off the numbers, and it's like 6 digits. And he's like, 2739 2763 2794 23679 263 7253. It's like, okay, that's me. I ran down the hallway.
You make it sound like exciting. If you miss the number, you are delinquent for jury duty. You will go to jail.
Pretty much.
He reads a 50 fucking number. You're like, oh God, don't miss it. I want to go to jail.
So I run down the hallway and get in there, and then there's like 30 of us. They got to pick 6 and 2 alternates, right?
Wow.
So I'm like, okay, my odds are still pretty good that I'm gonna go home tonight.
Yay.
And then they're like, all right, the next numbers go to the jury box, and my number's one of them. So I go to the jury box, and then then you hand in your card at that point, which you fill out like who you are and where you live and what your job is. And my job is like, I'm a music student, and a little smiley face.
That's what you did?
Yeah. It's like, you're not gonna take me. I'm a student. Like, I don't live here. I'm not a peer to this person. I don't live in Boston. And so they pull me up. Like they pull you up to talk. And it's the weirdest thing, because when you're sitting in the juror box and they pull somebody up to talk to the judge up to the pulpit, you can't hear anything that they're saying, because they're playing like the static over the speakers, and it just drowns all the noise out. And they're just up there like, and then the static goes away, and they're like, okay, you can go sit down now. And they're like, how did they do that? They just like erase the noise out of the room. So I go up there, and then when you're standing up there though, like when you're in the jury box, the static is like, when you go up to talk to the judge, it's just like you can barely hear the static.
Yeah.
And you're like, where are these speakers? Anyway, so then they're like, so have you lived in Boston for very long? And I was like, no, I've lived here for like 3 months. And they're like, okay, so do you go to school here? And I was like, yeah, I go to the Boston Conservatory of Music. And they're like, okay, are you planning on coming back next year? And I was like, I'm planning to. I never did. I was like, I'm planning to. They're like, that's good enough for me. I was like, what? So I got stuck there for 3 days.
That's awesome.
And to make things worse, I was an alternate. So I had to sit through the whole trial. And then when they were deliberating, when the 6 actual jurors were deliberating, I had to sit in a separate room with a crazy lady who was the other alternate.
Awesome.
That was like straight up shouldn't have been there. I was like, he's guilty. I ain't gonna never let no man touch my little girl. He's guilty as hell. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, I thought I was in Boston. What's this southern accent?
I'm like, dude, I thought you were in Boston.
Yes. I was like, holy cow. And then I remember sitting at the window just like waiting for my life to move on to its next chapter, and watching a fire truck like pull out of the fire station and push a car out of the way as it drove down the road.
Oh my
It
god.
just pushed it.
Yeah, it just like this fired like the lights came on the fire station and, like, and then this fire truck comes out and just like pushes the car out of the way and then drives down the road. I was like, well, I guess that's why you don't park in front of the fire station,
Right?
Like, good lord.
Holy shit.
I saw a lot of weird stuff in Boston, but then, like, we're at day 2 of
Oh, boy.
deliberation, right? And then the door opens, and I'm like, oh, that was short. That was a short amount of time. We're probably done. And the bailiff comes in and goes, the number 1723678. I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, you got to replace one of the jurors. Turns out that their chairperson couldn't speak English, so we need to replace them. I was like, how do we get 2 days into this process?
And they're just realizing it.
now found out that person doesn't speak English.
Dude, the
So-
justice system.
So the worst part about it is I get into this room with everybody that has already made up their mind because they've been deliberating for 2 days.
And you're the asshole.
And I'm like,
Oh, I think
I've not seen any of the evidence, so I don't know anything. I was like, I can't say one way. Like, I sat down and they're like,
You
all
pissed.
right.
You instantly
Yeah, it was
pissed everybody
it's
off.
literally like I sat down and they were like, all right. We've all decided that he's guilty. Can you just say guilty? And I was like,
No.
not in good conscience. I haven't seen any of the evidence.
And everyone's like, ah!
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's trying to lay down. Poor thing.
Come lay down right here, buddy.
He's trying to be on a show.
Oh.
And so
Come lay down. Come lay down.
I
almost
started
fell off
looking
the
through the
couch.
evidence, and then it's the weirdest thing because the bailiff comes in at like noon. It's like lunchtime. Stop talking about the trial, and you're like, okay, so what do we talk about at lunch? And they're like, well, we just gotta talk about like our lives and stuff. And I was like,
Oh my god.
but I don't know any of you people. And I'm like, well, I'm a dietitian. And blah, 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 blah. I was like, well, I go to music school. They're like, okay, well, we'll just eat our lunch awkwardly now. So I like awkwardly ate our lunch, and then we went through. I went through all the evidence, and eventually came to the conclusion that he was guilty. So put somebody away and made them a sex offender for the rest of their life.
Womp.
But you know,
But you did it the right way, Matt. You didn't just assume.
that's true. I didn't just
You
go.
didn't just
I didn't just go. Oh, you guys all said it was that. Okay. I'll just
Okay.
go ahead. We'll go.
Yeah,
with
okay,
it.
cool. Kangaroo court.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I guess I can just be told what the friggin' makes somebody. I just like the thought, Matt, of you sitting alone in a juror box after being summoned for jury duty, and 2 lawyers are like, yeah, I can convince them to be on my side. No, I can convince them to be on my side. And because that's literally what it is. A jury is, they're just a bunch of people, like, because, like, jurors will just be like, no, I don't like that one.
Actually,
Well, I don't
I'll
like
be
that
like,
one. I
looks
don't like
up at
that
you
one.
and he's just
And ultimately, you have to strike the perfect balance. Like, they gotta look at, they both have to look at you and be like, yeah, I can convince that guy. No,
Look at
I
how he
can
walks
convince that
and
guy.
walks away. His little paws
His little
slide back.
strut. I think he thinks it makes him cool because he slides his feet. Yeah.
Well, cats are really vain, so I
Yeah.
believe that.
But yeah, it was like there so much of their opening and closing arguments were this is not NCIS. This isn't TV. This is real life.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Your Honor. That thing I say every
Wait,
day at
I'm
work.
not on
Your Honor.
SVU?
Your Honor. What do you mean this isn't TV? We're not on TV?
What are
But
those
why the
cameras out
fuck
there?
am I on jury duty?
Yeah.
You guys would
I
be
thought
like-
this is how you get famous.
Yeah. Like, dude. Yeah, I'd be really disappointed. I'd get myself kicked off. Like, you telling me this isn't TV? Like,
I mean, all you
God.
gotta do, legit, all you gotta do to get kicked out of jury duty is be like, dude, child molester, he's guilty.
Yeah.
Oh, he's guilty. Yeah, just
Yeah.
Don't, yeah, he's guilty. I can tell.
And they'll be like, okay, get out here.
Yeah.
Because they
All right,
got
cool. See you next year.
29 other people, yeah, that they can pick from.
Oh, dude, I used to get slammed with jury duty. notifications back in California.
I only got
I've
like
never
one
gotten
or two.
but I was
No,
always-
I got jury duty summoned every 6 months like clockwork.
I'll never
It was
get one.
ridiculous, man. I just wouldn't go. I just stopped going.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm like, dude, like I have to miss work and you don't get comped.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and like your job won't comp you.
Kind of crazy.
Like I can't miss
Really
work. Like,
crazy. It's like
I'm
down
a
your
working
leg, too.
stiff. Like I need the money.
Yeah, they're like,
I need the money to make my motherfucking rent.
A little bit. It's probably because I wore a uniform that I haven't dug out of the closet for like years.
could be. Might have CS gas on the old one.
I doubt
That's
that.
great.
Yeah, I guess.
At least the NCO running, I was like, okay, you know what? You guys are like literally the last people here. They wanted to close up and go to lunch. So thank God for small miracles. Because I really thought they had like a ton of tablets and they were just gonna dump them in. I'm like, great. Like I'm gonna sit here and snot all over the friggin' place. My friggin' uniform's gonna, my flight suit is gonna stink like friggin' CS gas for the rest of the day.
I was worried about that
Yeah,
when I did
yeah.
the laundry. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy though is if you serve on jury duty enough that you could eventually serve on grand jury. Because I had a friend in San Diego that served on grand jury because she served jury duty quite often.
That sounds even worse.
It
That
is
sounds
because usually
worse.
it's like months.
Yeah, screw that, dude. Screw that.
The worst
She
part about
actually
it is
liked it. Like she was like all about it.
the hardest part about it for me at the time, because I was a young buck, was not talking about the case because
Yeah.
we were sequestered, but we were still allowed to go back to our homes to sleep.
Yeah.
And so everybody was like, "What's jury duty like?" And I'm like,
Can't talk about it.
"Man, I can't talk."
Yeah.
I couldn't even be like, I wanted to be like, I don't know, I'm sitting in a room by myself with some crazy lady, but it's like, I can't talk about it.
Apparently she's not from Boston.
Yeah.
She apparently is from like Odessa, Texas.
They should have chose her, because she would have just walked in there and been like, he's guilty.
Yeah, right.
Let's hang him.
What do you mean to say a hanging trial?
Why y'all wasting my time?
I thought we were putting him up for the death penalty.
Yeah.
Number 79 on the Hollywood Reporter's top 100 movies. Wall-E.
Oh.
Wall-E.
What was that one,
Christy
75?
really likes that
79.
movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It is. It's really
It's
cute.
very, very,
Environmental.
Environmentally conscious.
well,
yes.
yeah, I was going to say it's, cute's a good word for it. I don't think of it.
Yeah.
Adorable? No. It's just a fun movie. It's a fun movie.
Wholesome.
And a good prediction of mankind's future.
Yeah, bunch of fat assholes floating around in chairs.
Right, floating chairs. Can't live on Earth anymore. It's literally a giant cosmic dump.
Ignoring the robots that do all the work for them.
Show got really heavy, man.
I was watching these guys on the internet and they started talking about how robots are going to be ignored in the future. Made me cry.
Good, get out of here.
Yes, stop smoking the weed.
Smoking that weed. Weed. Do it. Yes, that's the sound. That's the sound one typically makes when smoking a bong. I can't wait to. Can we? Oh, I'm watching the delay.
That wasn't read before.
I'm watching the delay on Matt's phone.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's awesome.
Your face is so red.
Yeah, it's red
Dude,
now.
that's great. I can't wait to watch the
Oh
replay.
my god. You gotta watch the whole replay.
Oh crap.
Oh man, my eye.
My eye.
That was a track.
I'm back with it. I was trying to see if I could inhale
Wine.
wine. It's
And
a
you
little
found out you
experiment.
can't?
Yeah, you still can't do it. Maybe someday it'll be different, but Not today.
Maybe someday. Not today.
What the actual fuck?
I thought maybe you were doing that because it's like way different than the white wine. So I thght maybe it was like your first sip.
It
and you're
just like it hit my uvula at like exactly the right.
That's using that word.
I love using that word, honestly. It's my favorite body part.
Hold on a second. Excuse me while I Google hot uvula. Oh, crap.
You have a good one?
Yeah. I can't see it though because your tongue's.
Awkward topics for a first date.
Hey, can I see your uvula?
It's my favorite body part. Matt's gonna die. Dogs, what the fuck?
I had when we were at OCTC, I had an inflamed uvula.
Oh my god, what?
It sucked. It was like
He
it was like
gets it once in a
big
while.
ball back there, and it just like flopped around on the back of my tongue. It was the worst
gross.
thing. I went and showed the doc, and he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Can you even take a pill? I don't even know if I can give you anything."
Oh, dude, that was that one doc, too.
Yeah.
That was that doc with the tattoos. And be like, chicken, it's better call the vet. These pythons are sick. It's like, I like you immediately.
Yeah, when he told me I had arthritis in my back, he's like, "Well, looked at your X-ray, got arthritis. Sorry." Like nothing that can be done about it. You're just gonna be in pain for the rest of your life. I was like, "Oh,
Thanks,
cool.
Doc.
Fun.
Awesome."
That's the best story I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Just
Wow, that was a
everybody
good laugh.
likes to hear.
Holy cow.
Oh, Jesus. Just imagining some weirdo on a freaking
That's why we do this show.
Christian
Moments
mingle
like
date.
that.
Let me see your uvula. Open your mouth. What?
No, just not even like, "Can I see your uvula?"
Yeah, right.
Just don't explain what it is. 'Cause I don't think
Most people
most
would
people
probably
would
really
know.
what
Yeah.
it is.
Right.
Like maybe they heard about it in high school, but I don't. It's not like a commonly
Yeah.
talked about
Body
of the
part.
body.
And yet it's your favorite.
Yeah, it is. Because for that very reason. Because it's it sounds dirty.
It does.
It's making me think of
But
the
it's
guy on
perfectly
TikTok that
innocuous.
talks about the male genitalia. I think he calls himself like the TikTok on TikTok.
Did you forget, or were you planning to make a cameo?
She's making a cameo. Here comes
I'm gonna be on the show.
Forgive me.
Krissimay is coming through, everybody.
Yeah, she's gonna be on the show.
No, you gotta come.
You got a cameo on the show.
Just step over the wire.
On the show.
Don't trip on it.
But nothing. The whole internet's gonna see on the show.
But I've been doing it all night and I can barely walk.
Wires.
Yeah, he literally
What you do is you step over
Yeah, you just step over. That's one
and
wire.
then take the other leg and step over.
There's the only wire. There you go.
Nailed it.
Oh, she was close.
Oh, it did look like she was not gonna make it for a second. Oh, brother.
What you watching up there?
Your show. What's a uvula? I knew I could get him to choke. Oh, look at that sound bar just jump right into the red.
I didn't even turn my microphone on.
I know, that's feedback on all the other mics.
Being
Yeah.
next to me.
Everybody else's mic picking me up.
Oh, brother.
Holy
For the
cow.
microphone.
Huh?
What kind of shows?
What shows? Oh, Demon Slayer.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to look at the parents' guide for Demon Slayer.
I'm sure it's rated G for all audiences.
TV 14, but
What channel is it on?
it's on Netflix.
Oh,
I looked at it.
okay. You cut that shirt even shorter?
No.
Oh, okay.
It comes like that.
Shirt even shorter on accident.
No
Yeah,
more
ruin
cutting.
your shirts.
more cutting.
Cut them.
No more cutting.
Okay.
You shouldn't even have scissors up there.
I know.
But since you do, can you get some of my work shirts ready? 'Cause I like the style.
He's gonna go in with a belly shirt.
Like take my blouse off. Like, because I'm wearing a blouse, you won't be able to tell. But then it gets hot, I take off the blouse. And I'm rocking the midriff.
There's the
And then
belly
everyone's
showing.
disgusted. Oh man, certain people, they're gonna be like, what the fuck?
They'd be like, why'd you do that?
Is that the guy with the uniforms that I don't like? The old turtle's gonna love it.
Oh yeah.
I
All right, kiddo.
love you.
Love you.
Oh,
I love you.
Okay.
Love you, kiddo.
Get some good sleep, okay?
Okay.
Oh, you guys. Well, I was in Minnesota.
oh brother, here it comes.
I wasn't doing so well with like the nausea and vomiting and stuff. I was kind of living off of dill pickle chips.
Are you pregnant?
I know, right? You would think, but I don't have those parts. And so I ordered a whole
She
bunch
got a
of them.
uvula.
Yeah.
I have a uvula. A uvula. Yeah, I have a
Uvula.
I have a whole bunch of chips. I ordered them. So
Sorry to
my
do it.
next show.
You'll have dill chips.
Yeah,
Oh.
dill chips.
Nice.
Try out.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well,
They
all kinds
are
of Minnesota
delicious.
chips.
I had them
try.
shipped
Yeah,
to Afghanistan
Yummy.
over there.
Nice.
yeah.
That's cool when
So good.
snacky snacks getting shipped over to Afghanistan.
Uh-huh.
My friends were kind enough to send me combos, a giant gummy worm that sat in our freezer. I put it in the fridge for like 3 months. I
Use
never
chips as
touched
a
it.
pillow.
What?
I had a 5-pound gummy bear.
You used it as a pillow.
Yeah.
From the bottom of my heart. Gross.
I ate 2 bites off of it.
Okay,
Every night
back
you take like a
up.
bite of your pillow.
Okay, back up. Gross. With emphasis. Gross. Yeah, they sent me like a 5-pound
So
gummy
glad I
worm
spent all that
that was
money
like
for you.
anatomically correct. I was
So
like, this
much
doesn't even
gummy
look
bear.
appealing. I appreciate the thought. But they sent me miniature gummy penises. Oh, I gobbled those up. They were delicious. And they sent me a fuckload of cigars. So I smoked all those.
So what you're saying is you like little dicks.
I love them. Fuck on the internet. Like, dude, you said it. You said it on the internet. You can't take it back. You can't lie on the internet.
Cannot lie.
Apparently.
True.
I like gummy candies. I don't care what they're shaped like.
That's funny.
This is the part of the show where we watch ourselves.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we're 2 bottles deep now.
Yeah.
Yay!
I definitely like this porch red.
It's really
It's
good.
so good, right?
The Tangle Rose, what was it? Tangle Rose Wildfire Red
Something like that.
or
Fireside
Fireplace?
or something.
Fireside,
Yeah.
Fireside Red. The Tangle Rose line, I think, is my favorite.
I'll tell you what, the vanilla in this really shines. Even an amateur. Spot well like this. It's very mild and palate. Number 80. On the Hollywood Reporter's top 100 movies of all time. Oh, classic. On the Waterfront with Marlon Brando.
On the waterfront.
Yeah, who the fuck?
Never
dude,
heard of it.
let's just back up. Marlon Brando. See, this guy, he strikes me as the guy who thinks everything he touches is gold. Clearly, this is not the case. Yeah.
Like Brando, like that stuff that plants drink?
Yes.
Yeah, but you never
Yes,
heard
Gish.
of Marlon Brando?
You've never heard of Marlon Brando?
No, I've heard of Brando. It's got electrolytes.
Marlon Brando.
What plants crave.
Oh my
No, the actor.
It's got electrolytes.
I know.
It's great. All right, since no one knows that one, we'll go to number 81. You may or may not know it. Amadeus.
Amadeus.
Amadeus. Amadeus.
Everybody.
Except for me.
I only know it because of that knockoff song they sang on that one episode of the
Yeah, Dr.
Simpsons.
Zayas.
Dr. Zayas.
Dr.
Yeah, I
Zayas.
remember
Dr.
I went
Zayas,
to my
Dr. Zayas,
cousin's
what's wrong with me?
recital.
I think you're crazy.
think
Want another opinion?
like
You're all so
in-
lazy.
Preschool or something, and she danced to Amadeus, and it was like a really cool routine where like the lights were out and like they were all like glowing in the dark and everything, and it was so cool. I remember that. I was like, oh, I want to be in the dance team, but then I was like not in the dance team. I'm glad I wasn't because I wasn't.
Me too.
You know.
Same. That's the same reason I didn't join the dance
Stick
team.
to horseback riding. That was my thing.
Didn't do that. That'd be cool though.
I just wanted to be able to climb the rope really good.
Dude, same.
Hey, I did finally.
That would have been really cool. To learn how
I
to
eventually learned how to do it.
I never did,
But
man.
it took going to selection.
No,
I
I did
never
it in
learned.
7th grade.
I wish I could say in 7th grade I knew how to climb the
I
rope.
ever did.
But I could run the mile. So,
I did that in 7th grade too, but
well, I guess
in
guess
6th
I'm a
grade and
failure.
5th grade,
Gotta
when
reevaluate
we started
my
running the
I sucked at
mile,
running
I
the
was
mile.
still sucking. Like
But I had asthma, so.
here you are.
I sucked all the way through high school,
I was
so.
just like, well, they said I had like weather asthma or like
Yeah.
whatever, seasonal asthma or something like that, and like I was like just basically like 12-minute mile and just praying that if I passed out, maybe somebody would just like care enough to like drag me back to the finish line. Like that's all I wondered is if anybody would care, because I was kind of like it had like kind of developed before some other people in like my grade, and so I didn't really fit in with everybody else,
Yeah.
and so I felt like I was chunkier than everybody, and it wasn't until 7th grade that I was like really skinny again, and then all of a sudden I was like fast runner and I could do all sorts of things athletic really good, but before that I was sucked. I sucked. The only thing I could do was be flexible. That's it.
I never, during all my time in school, I was not a runner, so I always failed the mile and had to redo it. I had to do the makeup mile, which sucked. So I'm gonna run it again and fail it again.
Right, you failed it again.
And my teacher would always yell at me, and I'm like, I'm not a runner, I'm a swimmer.
I was never athletic.
Yeah,
You
I was
never were?
never good at
No, I
anything.
never did anything. I mean, my parents were hippies, so they didn't really appreciate.
Exercise.
They didn't appreciate sports in any capacity. I did t-ball for a year. I hit one home run, which earned me a free personal paying pizza at Pizza Hut.
Oh, I bet that was the best.
And I'm pretty sure, looking back on it, that they only gave it to me because I hadn't hit a home run, and I just felt bad. So they're just like, "Good job! You hit a home run! Run all the way around! Here's your pizza! Get out of here!" You suck.
Oh no, honey.
Pretty sure.
Sucks.
Pretty
Wow.
sure that's how it was.
It
Oh.
meant so much to me.
It did.
And it was a lie.
It did. But looking back at it, I don't think it was a home run.
That sucks.
So did ESPN like put an asterisk on that home run or something? Pretty sure that's what they would do. Pretty sure you should give the pizza back.
For sure we weren't filmed. It was kindergarten t-ball.
It's still sports.
It's true. It was on the Ocho.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Did you like write, or like read books for pizzas instead?
That I did do.
No.
That was legit.
However, I did lie on my Scholastic book reading
My piece of shit.
thing
What did you do?
so that I could get. I don't even remember what it was. I got some.
Look at these
prizes
nerds
for it.
reading books.
I said I read a book I was in 3rd grade and I said I read a book that was like 260 pages long. And nobody like
questioned it. Like, doesn't
nobody
sound
confirmed it. Nobody was like,
suspicious at all.
well, how does the book end? They're just like, oh, you read a book that's 260 pages. Good job. All your friends are reading books that are like 20 pages. They're all idiots. You're a smart kid. Go to the dumb kid class.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's what
Those were like the best days when you could just like get away with shit like that and
Yeah.
nobody knew any better. Like, they just trusted and believed you and you're like,
Or they just didn't care. I mean, let's be honest. They probably knew. They were probably like, there's no way this idiot read 260 books or 260 pages
yeah.
in a month.
Yeah.
He can't even read his spelling test.
I won an award for buying the most scholastic books at the book fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for being the most quiet.
Ah!
Thanks for keeping your mouth shut.
Yeah. Because I was so shy in school, I wouldn't talk to anybody. And I would just sit there and draw pictures of like people and give them to people.
Aw.
And then I would like read my books and stuff like that. My dad would always give me like whatever I wanted for Scholastic. Like he was like, I mean, he may have been a drunk dad, but he gave me whatever I wanted for Scholastic Book Fair. So I was like, I want this and this and this and this book, and then he'd give me whatever money I wanted for the book fair. So I'd come home with all my book fair stuff, barely able to carry my backpack down the road.
Grade school.
I remember when I got a pumpkin, and this was like kindergarten. Pumpkin was like almost like, it was definitely half the size of me. It was huge. The bus driver got it off the bus for me and was like, are you gonna get home from here? And I'm like, yeah. And I rolled it. And I was like, I got it down to my house, and I was like, oh, I don't want to go to my mom and dad's house. I'm going to grandpa's house. So then I rolled it further down the packed paths and everything over to my nana and grandpa's house. And then I showed up at their house. And my grandpa was like, calm my mom. Chrissy's here with her pumpkin. The pumpkin's damn near the size of her. And
Oh man.
yeah, I would never want to go home. I would just go to my grandma and grandpa's, my nana and grandpa's house.
So what are we on, 81?
We're on 82. Number 82 on the Hollywood Reporter's top 100 films of all time. I can't believe this one is as low as it is. The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
82?
Was 82 low or high?
Well, 82 is low. Like
Top
obviously,
100.
we're talking like
It's
not,
like getting
we're talking-
towards the 100, which would be like the bottom.
Right.
Why did we start at number 1 then?
We started
We did.
well,
We did.
mostly
That's what I'm saying. Why did we? We started at the best.
we started with the best and worked
Started
our way
at the
back.
best to work into the worst.
Worked our way to the worst. Because that's how it worked out.
Lord of the Rings was
So good.
amazing. Like
Dude.
that was the movie that showed that you could adapt a book to a movie successfully.
Yeah.
Without
and have
a
it
doubt.
and have it be like as good as the book,
Oh, dude, it was so good. Like, and even if that
or
wasn't
better than, because the Twin Towers, like Elrond's council. I swear, when I read the book, I thought Elrond's council was like half the book, because that chapter was so boring. It's just a bunch of old people like arguing with each other around a table, and then the guy that actually is carrying the ring, like, but.
Oh.
I
I remember.
half
yeah.
the book is Frodo trying to talk.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll do it. I'll take it.
Oh, good for her. Yeah, she was in my psych class, remember?
But yeah, apparently Amazon is putting out the Wheel of Time series
What's that?
in November. Is it November?
Yeah, November 2021.
So the Wheel of Time is like a 12-book series that Robert Jordan
And it's gonna,
wrote,
and
then
he
his son
never
finished because
finished.
he died.
Yeah, and other people are finishing it for him.
His son is.
Yeah, 2 people are finishing it.
Oh, really?
2 people. I read all that.
Okay. I personally read the first 6 books of the Wheel of Time series, but like starting in book 6 and I guess for the next several books, it's just a lot of like, we're going to talk about this side of the world. Now we're going to go over all the way to the other side of the world. We're going to talk about over here. Then we're going to go over the other side of the world. We're going to talk about over here. Then we're going to go over the other side of the world. We're going to talk about over here. Then we're going to go over this side of the world. It's just like jumping around a lot. So I lost interest. But I wish I would have stuck with it because I dropped off the Wheel of Time series and I read the Sword of Truth series. And I got all the way to the end of Sword of Truth and realized that it was just an expansion of Ayn Rand's philosophy, which I'm not a huge fan of. So like I got all the way.
Me neither.
I got all the way to the last page of the last book, and I was like, wait a second. This was all just friggin' Atlas Shrugged in a fantasy world. And I threw my book on the other side of the tent. And then I actually like looked it up on the internet and confirmed that yes, he was a big fan of Ayn Rand, and so he wrote that. Yeah.
Music just caught me.
83?
83.
Number 83. The Hollywood Reporter's top 100 films of all time. Yeah, dude. Die Hard.
I've never seen it still.
What?
What?
Never.
Oh,
I know. I know. I was
It
gonna
is
say
a Christmas movie.
but I've never
It
seen
absolutely is a Christmas movie.
I've only seen Christmas movies at Christmas, not Die Hard.
Like the traditional.
Die Hard is a
Christmas
Christmas
movies.
movie.
It is. It literally takes place on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Well, she's talking about the more traditional.
Yeah.
This is a traditional Christmas movie.
I mean, some people
It's
would argue.
literally on Christmas.
I
It's on
agree.
Christmas.
It's a movie about Christmas.
I know.
It is a movie about Christmas.
Some people think Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
It is.
It is. I always feel the spirit.
84.
Number 84 on the Hollywood Reporter's top 100 films. Inception.
Ooh.
Okay.
I did enjoy that. Like,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were like, oh, like
Never seen
it
it.
doesn't make sense. It's like, well, duh, it doesn't make
That's the
sense.
point of the movie.
It's
I love that for
entertaining.
you.
You left that for me.
Yeah.
I like that the top never falls.
Yeah, you never get,
You never know.
you never know.
Are they or are they not?
Yeah.
I like to think
When
that
did you
they're
watch
still.
it?
I like to think that they're still trapped.
I feel like Inception and Shutter Island were like almost the same movie, sort of.
Literally had the same guys.
Yeah.
I feel like
Similar
I was on
concepts.
the deployment when
Yeah.
I watched it.
You watch all your movies on deployments.
Yeah. You know what? The best thing that came out of Inception is the Inception.
Yes. The whole movie, dude. The entire movie is just that score. Oh, dude. This is a real family-friendly movie. Number 85 on the Hollywood Reporter's top 100 films of all time. 7.
Oh, God.
What's in the box? Had to do it.
I don't think I've seen that movie.
Oh,
The Brad Pitt movie?
That's a Brad Pitt movie.
It's like the worst acting. That scene. What's in the box? Oh God!
Hard to watch.
Oh God! What's in the box?
At the very end, it's
like-
just bad.
Yeah, dude, this is definitely a family feel-good Christmas movie.
Yeah.
No,
Just like
it's
12
not.
Monkeys.
You're right.
No.
Oh, brother.
I remember thinking when I watched it, I was like, oh no, I have a feeling what's in the box. Oh God, please let it not be what's in the box. And then it was. I was like, oh my God.
And it's the thing that you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Step 1. Step 2. Step 3. You know where we're going with this.
Lonely Island. Put your thing in the box.
Yes. That is what we're talking about.
We're
not talking about put your dick in the box?
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Damn it! It's ruined. Number 86 on the top 100 films on the Hollywood Reporter's top 100 films of all time. Oh, this is a true family classic. Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
the Disney
The
Renaissance.
Disney one?
The
Okay.
Disney Renaissance one. Yes.
The animated one.
Yes.
Hi, Viva Lou.
Beauty and the Beast. Disney's calling. Someone says, shut the fuck up.
Disney. Like, shut your channel down.
Come here.
Disney would do that.
They would.
Yeah, they would.
Oh, kisses! Oh, Beethoven's good puppy!
Blowing out your microphone.
Bark, bark.
Hi, Viva Lou. Yeah.
Number 87 on Hollywood Reporter's top 100 films of all time. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. That was my
Okay.
favorite.
That was a good one.
That was my favorite, probably, of the three. Just because it gets real, it's the climax, the climactic finish,
Yeah.
if you will.
It is a good ending to the story, too.
It really is.
And it does cut out a lot of the, like, extra stuff at the end of the book.
Oh, yeah.
I will say, I know way too much about the Lord of the Ring trilogy and, like, the whole Middle-earth lore, simply because I played a card game called the Middle-earth Trading Card Game.
That's awesome.
And I tell you what, I haven't read the Silmarillion, but I probably wouldn't be surprised by anything that's in there.
The what's in that line?
Silmarillion.
Okay. I can't say that.
It's like his creation of Middle-earth book.
Number 88 on the Hollywood Reporter's top 100 films of all time. Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's so gross in some parts, though.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
You've never seen Slumdog Millionaire?
I've not.
You've got to.
Wait, I thought you have seen it. No, I thought we saw it together.
Shit.
He's got a buddy that goes blind.
I don't remember watching it.
They burn his eyes out with spoons.
I think we watched that one. No. You're thinking of that other one. The one where the guy, he
Does that
gets
thing,
stuck on the raft with the tiger.
goes over the places. Oh,
That's
Life
the
of
one we
Pi.
watched.
That's
Yeah, Life of Pi.
But
That's
I
the
think
one.
I have seen Slumdog Millionaire.
You have. You and me
I thought that was
watched
just
Life
a
of Pi
book.
together.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we need to call Lindsay.
I read
This one.
Oh,
read
yeah.
Number 89.
Ernest Hemingway.
Oh, whoops.
Before we get up to 89, this Life of Pi thing made me think of the Ernest Hemingway story that I read. So when I went to the Boston Conservatory of Music, we had a class called Liberal Arts.
Yeah.
That was like the name of the class. And it was like all of the like English composition and like all your liberal arts classes that you have to take for it to be like a legitimate university education.
Of course.
And so one of the stories that we had to read was the Slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro by Ernest Hemingway.
Oh, that's cool.
And I had, I guess, apparently a hot take. I didn't think it was a hot take on the story. I don't know if you've read the story, but it's about this guy that's climbing up the side of Mount Kilimanjaro, and he breaks his leg, and it becomes gangrenous. And like it's the story of him talking about how his wife's taking care of him up until the point that he dies, and then his spirit like leaves his body and goes flying up to the slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro. And like the whole time he's talking about how he's always wanted to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, and he made it to base camp, and then this thing happened to his leg, and it's like so, it sucks. But he's an alcoholic. You know, you find all this stuff out about it. It's a short story.
The movie is really good.
But at the end of the story, it talks about like, because throughout the whole story, he brings up these hyenas that are like circling the camp because they smell his rotting leg.
Yeah.
And so they're like basically just waiting for him to die.
Right.
So the end of the story, I felt like, because he's talking about how he can hear the hyenas getting closer and his wife is screaming, and then all of a sudden all the sound goes away and his spirit goes and flies out to the side. my thought was, you know, he died, and the hyenas were feasting on his dead leg as his spirit floated off. I didn't think it was a hot take. My teacher did not like that interpretation of the story at all. She was like, interesting take, don't agree. I was like, how could you not agree? That's clearly what's happening.
Yeah.
It's 100%. Like, his wife ran away and left him.
Yeah.
What else is going to happen? The hyenas are going to eat him. Like, come on, lady. But I got to see, because she didn't like my take.
Liberal.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
That is some real
it is
liberal art.
still water.
Well, no,
Oh,
Boston.
Yeah. Both the same.
Exactly the same. Might as well be the same city. There's even a river. Anyway, moving on.
Next one.
Number 89. The Hollywood Reporter's top 100 films of all time. Braveheart.
That was a good
Okay.
one.
Freedom!
Yeah, dude. Mel Gibson's all about historically accurate depictions of historical things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that for $1.
I'm surprised he wasn't Jesus in Passion of the Christ.
Yeah.
You know, one of my old... Wasn't he?
No! He just made the film.
Yeah.
Oh.
You never saw it?
I saw it. I thought that was Mel Gibson.
No.
Okay, well...
That's awesome. That would have been great if it was.
I had a squad leader that went to basic training when he was doing his research for A Thin Red Line. And it was him and the guy that played the Sergeant Major in that movie
Wow.
that showed up to his basic training class because they were going to like shadow them and like just learn what it's like to be a soldier. And I don't know if it was the drill sergeant or somebody was like talking to them, and they said, yeah, you'll get like a week in the shoes of an American soldier. And I guess Mel Gibson like just stood up and he's like, I will never live in your shoes, and like walked out of whatever briefing. And he's like, that guy's an asshole. Straight up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think he meant it that way? Like, there's
I
no
don't
way
know.
he could,
Yeah,
like,
I don't know, but
understand and then, like, walked away?
yeah, the way that he took it was that he was saying like he's above living in his shoes, but he could have easily meant it the other way.
Oh, yeah, no,
Like, I'll
he's
never live in
shit.
your shoes because I couldn't take it. You know what I mean? Like,
Or, like,
could go either way.
yeah. And maybe it was so emotional for Mel Gibson that he just, like, walked away like, no, I can't.
Yeah,
I'm not going to show my emotion here.
possible. I like that take better.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my headcanon. Next,
Number 90.
stop grooving to the music. Get on with this list.
It's so good. Number 90. The Hollywood Reporter's top 100 of all time. Memento.
Oh, that is a good movie.
I've never seen it. What's it about?
Really? It's about a guy that has amnesia. He's got the disease where his short-term memory doesn't transfer to long-term memory. So every time he wakes up, he doesn't remember anything about the day before. And the way that it's filmed is it starts at the end, then it moves to the middle, then it shows you the beginning, and then it ties it all together. And he's got these tattoos all over his body, so like every day that he learns something, he like tattoos what he learned on his body. And then the next morning he wakes up and he like looks in the mirror and he like starts seeing, he knows enough about himself that the first tattoo that he sees is like pay attention to the tattoos or whatever. And then he starts like looking all over his body, and it's like stuff that has happened. And like yeah, it's a mind trip, the whole movie, but it was awesome. I saw it at the Uptown Theater.
That's a long time ago. It was
Yeah.
on theater.
So the
Yeah.
director is Christopher Nolan.
Yep.
And it says here, Nolan was reportedly going to cast Alec Baldwin in Guy Pearce's part, but he must have forgot.
Yeah.
I get it.
You don't. God damn it.
It's
man.
funny because the movie's about forgetting.
God, I hate you. Number 91 on the Hollywood Reporter's top 100 of all time. Rocky.
I love Rocky.
Oh, yeah, this is
We
great.
tried to get Krissigumi. We tried to get Krissigumi on Rocky, but she couldn't get past the first one. Which the second one's the best one.
Yeah, I think like I would
And then I
make
saw
her
number
watch it
4.
tomorrow.
Saw the end of number 4,
Really?
where he's talking to his son. He's like, knock, knock. Well, I
No.
knock, knock. Who's there? Madame. Madame who? Madame Foot's calling the door. Open up.
Viva. I know, right? Right, Viva.
Oh my god,
Where's the
dude.
crazy daddy?
We were watching Big Mouth, and we were, dude, me and the Chris's were just stuck on their impersonation of Rocky. And we were just hours a day. We would
Yours
just
and
walk and be
someone
like, this is great, this is great, this is great.
I
this is great."
really hope that Netflix show goes on for a couple more
At
seasons.
least a couple more seasons.
So
God, I
good.
love Big Mouth.
I haven't seen it.
It's so funny.
What? You didn't watch it when all of us were watching it together in Kandahar?
No, remember when I got shunned to the day shift?
No. I didn't make anything. I was the lowly Woj. I just did what I was told and was
Yeah.
grateful to be there.
I got shunned to the day shift when you guys were watching all those awesome shows that you watched on night shift.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do that. I had
I know you didn't do it, but I got shunned to the day shift. I'm just telling you.
Well, that fucking sucks,
They
dude.
they decided to fail me on my PC eval.
Well, that's,
Sent me over to the day shift to get 1,000 hours. And
you
come back.
did pick up a lot of hours.
Yep.
I got nominated for an Emmy.
Which one's the best episode you think?
Oh, dude, I don't know.
Like if you had to pick one.
Shit.
We might just have to watch it. I got to get caught up on Rick and Morty.
I mean,
What? You're
What?
not caught up on that?
I didn't see last Sunday's episode.
yeah,
Well,
Well,
just
okay,
we'll pull up
I'm
one because
caught
I
up
want him
with
to like
Don't
see
play it.
at least
Don't
like a
play it.
little bit.
Don't play it. You can't play it. We'll watch it after
Okay.
after the stream.
after the stream. Yeah, dude,
Okay.
it's really
You guys
funny.
gotta watch this show called Little Britain too. It's so funny.
I haven't seen it.
We gotta find it.
We
It's
saw
on-
Clarkson's Farm. That was a good show.
That was a good show.
Little
Yeah.
Brit.
That was on Prime.
Oh, dude, that
I think
beginning
this
was
one
good.
is on Flex.
What is it?
So number 92
We have
on the
it
Hollywood
on
Reporter's
Andy's,
top
thing.
100
Oh, okay.
of all time is the movie Up.
I love that movie.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Dude, that intro scene
It
always
is a
gets
little
me.
sad, but it's such a good movie.
Oh, it's great. It's such a funny movie. You are my best friend. That dog
I want to
kills me every time.
What do you want to eat?
Yeah, I'm hungry all of a sudden.
You're hungry.
Hungry.
Rubbing your mic.
Oops.
Viva's so cute. Hello, Switch. Pierre is just dead.
Clocked out.
Just dead on the floor. I swear, some of these movies they put so close to the bottom of the top 100. I mean, I guess it's just an honor to make the list. Number 93, Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Ooh.
I don't think I've seen
You've never
that one
seen
either.
it? And you were afraid of aliens?
Yeah, I'm afraid of aliens.
And you've never seen Close Encounter of the Third Kind?
Is it about aliens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not watching it.
It's about our first encounter with aliens. And they figure out how to talk to them with a howitzer keyboard. Not howitzer. What was it? The 1970s keyboard.
Oh, damn it. It's like a paraffin or a seraphim.
Seraphim?
A seraphim, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a seraphim.
Yeah.
That weird thing.
No, it was a keyboard.
Oh.
But it was like a I don't remember what it's called. But it's like the first synthesizer. And they just boom, 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 and then the aliens make the same sound with like their lights. Yeah. But you guys making a mountain out of mashed potatoes?
Yikes. No way, man.
No way.
It's good.
No way. We're 94. The top 100. Into the end. The Deer Hunter
Never saw it.
with Robert De
Never
Niro.
seen
Yeah,
it.
never. I've never seen it either.
All right.
I've
Apparently, it's got Robert De Niro.
Probably, I imagine by the title that it's a lot like Escanaba in the Moon.
Escanaba in the Moonlight.
In
That's
the
a
Moonlight.
good
That's
movie.
a good movie. That probably should be at that point in the list.
I didn't see that one either, but I should because I'm
I'm
sure
a
it has.
I'm a
it was
buckless
Daniel. Was it
youper.
filmed in Escanaba?
Yeah.
I'm a buckless youper.
Yep.
I think my mom loves that movie because she was born in Escanaba.
Chevy shook a shit.
She's a Uper. My mom was technically born in the Utes.
Oh man, yeah, she probably would like that movie
Yeah.
for sure then.
She probably has seen it.
I know she has.
Yeah. It's something that Paul made me watch.
it's
and
like
then I,
people
like,
from
watched
Minnesota
it so many
seeing,
times, and I just loved it.
Strange Brew.
Oh, Strange Brew is a good movie.
Yeah, hoser.
Hey, you hoser!
Oh, brother.
Are any of the rest of those movies that might sound familiar, or are they all getting into the we don't know territory?
I'm gonna go
Really
through
obscure.
I'm gonna go through the last 5 really quick so we can
Okay.
be done. So number 95, Dr. Zhivago.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I've seen that
Oh,
many
wow.
times.
96, Pan's Labyrinth.
I love that.
Oh, that is a good.
That's a really good
That's
movie.
a
That
creepy
does
ass
not-
movie.
I don't feel like that deserves
That little
96.
monster with a hand.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I don't think that deserves
Yeah.
96.
Holy cow.
Number
I
97,
was just brought back.
Airplane.
Oh, yeah.
I got a drinking problem. Don't call me Victor. Don't call me Shirley.
Oh, call me Shirley. Don't you Victor,
Oh,
Victor.
Reservoir Dogs is a
98
good movie.
is Reservoir Dogs.
Really?
That was
Yeah.
filmed in New
98?
Mexico.
98.
Mr. Pink?
You
Yeah,
know that
Mr.
was filmed
Pink.
in New Mexico?
I did not know that.
Yeah,
Why
it's
am I
in
Mr.
Madrid.
Pink?
We went to Madrid.
I didn't remember we went to Madrid.
Why do I gotta be Mr. Pink?
99 is Bonnie and Clyde.
Never saw it.
Really?
Yeah,
99?
99.
Nah, I felt like that would have been higher.
Yeah.
If it was even on the list.
And number 100, the classic, The Seven Samurai.
Never saw it.
The Seven
seen it.
Samurai?
Really
Yeah,
old
my-
movie.
I've
Maybe
seen
I-
The Last Samurai.
What was-
Yeah.
My
what was
dad had
number-
it on
what was
tape.
number
It's a
one?
really
I
old
don't
movie.
remember.
Yeah, what was number one?
Uh,
Oh, The Godfather. I don't really feel like that deserves number
That does
one.
not deserve one out of the top 100.
I mean,
Are
at least
you
it wasn't.
kidding me?
At least it wasn't Citizen Kane.
Godfather, you come to my house where my wife sleeps and my children play with their toys and put me at the top of the stupid list.
I want to do another top 100 list, and this
Well-
time we'll read it in the right order.
We'll have to find it for the next show.
Yeah,
It's probably about time.
for the coffee cube.
Happy
down.
cool.
Copy cool down.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Whew.
You need to do some good stretching.
That doesn't help.
Yes,
He
it
does.
does.
He does the Bromwood stretches, and that helps him after he does like a half hour's worth.
It does help.
I gotta do it for a while. But sometimes it just makes it worse.
You know what? I don't have this problem, but I have problems lately. But I was reading that if you have issues with like muscle enzyme stuff, then you could have issues like that or whatever. I wonder if he has muscle enzyme issues. Well, I do, apparently.
I'm sure it would be a grounding issue, so I don't want to know.
You don't want to know. I just know that when I was reading like the
Oh, dude.
like symptoms of like muscle enzyme stuff or whatever, like elevated muscle enzymes.
Yeah.
So like having a hard time getting seated from a laying down position. I'm like, yeah, I have a really hard time with that. And like,
I have a hard time with that.
standing up from sitting down. Yep, I have a hard time with that.
I just had a hard time with that.
Yeah, but Josh is sore.
All right.
I don't have any excuse for it. Like, it's not like I'm doing road marches or anything. I'm
Yeah, but I'm not old.
sitting here.
Like, I'm not
The other day
degenerate.
when I was at the doctor, my one leg was super
Or-
swollen, but my right leg was fine.
I'm not
Why
geriatric.
is your left leg so swollen? I'm like, I don't know, you're the doctor.
You know what we should do is top 100 video games of all time.
I was gonna do the top 100 foods.
Oh yeah, foods. Jamie might first.
Foods, I'm
There we go.
hungry.
Yeah, dude, we can make ourselves hungry.
We could do foods.
We'll do top 100 foods and then top 100 video games. I'm about that. Because I guarantee you there's something in that list for everybody.
Candy in here.
I bet you
It kinda
Tetris is
melted,
going to
though.
be number
Oh,
one.
so yeah, Tetris probably is number one. Like, without a doubt.
I want Matt to like slice open a watermelon for us.
A watermelon? I thought you wanted pears.
Well, I'm
Change
hungry.
your mind.
She changed her mind.
Hungry about something.
Hungry.
We can't do
about
watermelon
hungry
without
about it.
Krissimay being down here.
Huh?
We can't do watermelon without Krissimay being down here.
Okay. Well, pears, are they ripe?
I don't know.
What about the cherry plum things?
the cherry plum things.
I had to throw those away.
What?
Yeah, they were all gushy and gross.
I like a candy.
Well, that's not
At
good.
least that one didn't melt. Some of my other ones
Oh wait, the
melted
cherry
in there.
plums, no, those are in the fridge. Those are good. They're probably ripe.
Oh, okay.
You could eat those. Cherry plums. I love this one.
I was having an issue with like digesting and letting things out the back end, and so I got my cherry stuff.
Yeah.
What kind of
Cherries
creamer
are
do
good
you
for
guys
that.
want?
We have so many creamers.
We have
right
toffee.
Ooh, toffee.
now.
We have white chocolate.
mocha.
I'll take toffee. That sounds amazing.
That's my creamer. That's the one that I like.
Then that's how I, dude. I just knew.
Toffee.
I love you.
I'll do toffee.
I love you.
I like toffee.
I want that new heavy cream honey.
Oh, the coffee house one?
Yeah, the coffee house one with a little bit of white chocolate in it.
Okay.
What are you laughing at me
I'm
for?
not a barista.
Yeah, you kind of are right now.
I mean, I kind of am.
Viva took your spot.
I'm glad we had a lot of fun, even though there was nobody in chat tonight.
Oh yeah.
It's been.
Oh dude. I'm like giving
Oh, yeah, good.
I'm giving myself a sneak preview of the top 100 foods, and it's definitely worth talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what number one? You know what number 100 is? Durian from Malaysia.
What? No.
Dude. So
How
this-
did that make the list?
All right, so this is from TasteAtlas.com.
Okay.
All right, so this is going to be TasteAtlas.com's top 100 foods on planet Earth. Number 100 from Indonesia/Malaysia, durian.
There's no way.
Dude, I'm telling you, yeah, it stinks to high hell, but it is tasty apparently.
I never ate it.
Dude,
you eat any?
I ate a similar fruit to durian, and I
was
broke
in
out
the-
in hives,
I was
dude.
in the car with somebody that ate it, and he said it tasted like creamy garlic. And I decided that that was not anything I wanted anything to do with.
Dude, like,
Right.
dude, you don't.
Like, dude, I could like bench way heavier
Dude,
than
oh.
like do leg stuff. I'm on like the leg press machine.
Right.
But if I'm doing like free weights,
Nope.
I like to there yet.
Oh, make sure to turn your mic off.
I did.
She
Okay.
did.
She already did. God.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Whatever I want to do.
Dude, number 99 from Japan, nigiri.
Okay. I like it. That one I can understand. Durian? No.
Yeah.
Although I've heard that durian is one of those things that either you love it or you hate it.
Well, apparently, people in Southeast Asia love it. Some of these we'll just learn right now. Number 98 from Turkey. Sarma.
Irma.
Shawarma?
Yeah,
Oh, yes, I'm going to show my ass here now.
it's good.
One of the staples of traditional Turkish cuisine, shawarma consists of a filling that is snugly surrounded by leaves or leafy vegetables. There are numerous versions of this dish, but the mixture typically combines ingredients such as minced meat, rice, or bulgur, and various herbs, seasonings, red pepper. Is it coffee time? I was wondering what that was like. He's really stirring that. Oh, I love this.
Isn't it good?
It's really good, dude.
I used to just drink my coffee black. Now I can't have it without this creamer in it. It's amazing.
Dude, that's awesome that you went black, but then went back.
That's funny.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Got him. Oh, now we're talking, dude. Number 97 on TasteAtlases.com, top 100 foods in the world. Pizza Margherita.
Oh, I love that
Oh,
pizza.
it's so good. I've been making,
Done right.
dude.
Speaking of basil, so I meant to tell you, I made like the shredded chicken with like some of the sugar-free like barbecue sweet and spicy sauce that I like.
Cool.
And I did it in the Instant Pot for
Cool.
like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I threw it on pita like a pizza.
Cool.
So I did like a barbecue chicken pizza. Obviously I put mozzarella, but then I put a little bit of that fresh basil.
Dude.
It was the tits.
Yeah.
Like dude,
The
fresh basil.
tits.
Yeah, when you, dude. Yeah, when I, like I said, when I went to I gotta make you some fresh pizza,
Yeah.
like, cause I use that fresh basil with the basil oil. So good. It was so freaking tasty, man. She was amazing.
Yeah, that spicy chicken barbecue pizza I made myself last night was really good. I've made it before, but I've never used fresh basil, and then I was thinking that the basil sounded really good.
Number
My
90.
basil plants are going crazy, by the
Dude,
way.
I love it. We're probably gonna have to harvest some of that basil.
Yeah.
You gotta continually harvest basil. You can't let it flower.
Yeah, no, I took the flowers off.
Yeah, ours is just out of control right now.
Number 96 from Indonesia, satay.
Okay.
But I also bought rosemary and mint. So I also have 2 rosemary bushes and then a mint bush.
I love rosemary.
Okay, yeah.
Same.
Get some of that rosemary. Man, just
Oh,
make an
dude,
herby.
yeah.
Just make an herby pizza.
Yeah.
It's
Satay.
called herbizza.
Herbizza. Satay is a traditional Indonesian dish consisting of skewered meat that's served with a sauce on the side.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a
I also have-
kebab.
Peanut sauce.
I also have 2 thyme bushes.
Get me on a stick, guys.
Some that
Do you have
just
parsley
died.
and sage?
No.
Gotta.
You need some. Because then you'll be a Simon and Garfunkel song.
Oh, here's some. Just getting a sneak preview of the rest of the list here. Number 95 from South Korea, banchan.
Banchan.
No idea.
What is banchan?
Never heard of it. All right, I'll read it. The term banchan encompasses a wide variety of Korean dishes that are traditionally served on small plates.
Huh.
Although the name banchan translates to side dishes, in traditional Korean cuisine, they are considered as the essential part of every meal. The list of banchan dishes is extensive, but the most common options include different kimchi varieties, pickled and fresh vegetables, stir-fry dishes, pancakes, or various combinations with noodles, as well as braised meat or seafood. All the plates are usually placed in the middle of the table and are meant to be shared.
It's like Korean barbecue.
Yeah. While other additions to the traditional table setup include individual bowls of rice, grilled meat, and a communal stew.
Communal
Oh,
stew. That
dude.
sounds amazing.
This is good, man, if you've ever had a good one. Number 94 from La France, Eclair.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Dude, who doesn't love a good eclair?
I've had
Yes.
that before.
Woo!
Yes.
Yes.
I bet you though, if we went to France,
Les France.
that
Efron?
it would probably ruin eclairs for us for the rest of the life, just like when we ate cannolis.
It would be like
Yeah.
an eclair.
I'd just rather get it ruined, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. I'd just rather get it ruined. This one's interesting. Wow. Number 93. From Italy. Nougat.
Oh. I didn't realize that was Italian.
Right. Yeah. That's strange.
But it is my favorite part of
Okay.
any candy bar.
Right?
It
Can I
is.
have some more white chocolate stuff in it?
Yup.
She needs more.
Oh,
creamer.
dude.
Yeah.
Hey, I can agree to this. Number 92 from the United States, grilled cheese.
Okay.
I mean, let me tell you,
My
you can
mic
go
is,
a
kind of
thousand
battery
different
thing.
ways with grilled
Oh,
cheese,
okay.
man. You really can.
Like guire and onion?
Yeah, sure, man.
I think it's Gruyere.
Dude, like, you could
We
get.
have a really great sandwich for that.
Oh man, I love
So
good
good.
Gruyere.
I'm still sticking with guire.
The old Guire. Oh, dude, this is one of my favorites. This right here, and dude, fresh.
We're gonna get
oh
through
my
this
God.
whole list by the end of the coffee cooler.
No, we're
We're
not gonna
definitely
get.
not.
No, absolutely not. This is a preview. We'll get to the rest next time. So, number 91 from Italy, bruschetta.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Bruschetta.
Dude, bruschetta.
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 I'll take it. I'll take
Oh,
that for
dude, I was chowing down on bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta in Italy.
good?
Oh, so good.
Yeah, I think so.
Really, really tasty. All right, then we'll end here for the night. Number 90.
Well, we still got coffee to drink.
Oh, well, screw it. 10 more. Number 90. From Japan, kombu.
Kombu.
It's basically seaweed.
Oh,
Like
I
seaweed, like seaweed sheets.
Oh yeah. I like seaweed sheet.
Yeah.
It kind of tastes like chips.
Yeah. Oh, this one looks interesting. I'll have to read the description. Right? 89. From New Zealand / Australia / Oceania. Pavlova.
Ablova?
Pavlova. Essentially like a whipped cream cake.
Oh.
It's as
Interesting.
delicate as the ballerina it was named after. Pavlova is the quintessential summer dessert. Whipped cream is typically dolloped on top of a snowy meringue, followed by a pop of color in the form of fruit, preferably the tart varieties, which contrasts the sweetness of the meringue. Research suggests pavlova is a decadent of the German torte, yep, and was invented in the 1920s during Anna Pavlova's tour of Australia and New Zealand. Although the exact inventor is still debated. The first recipe for pavlova appeared in print in 1926, although it was not the dessert we know today, but was instead a multicolored gelatin dish. Interesting.
Jinx.
Damn it.
I got you.
You owe her a Coke.
I do. Number 88. Back to Italy, naturally. Pizza Napoletana.
Did we have
What is
pizza Napoletana?
I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to see what the difference is between pizza Napoletana and pizza Margherita. It says Italy's most emblematic culinary creation, the genuine pizza Napoletana, is made with just a few simple ingredients and prepared in two variations.
What are you doing?
Marinara, the basic Neapolitan pizza topped with a tomato-based sauce, flavored with garlic and oregano, and Margherita, which is topped with tomatoes, mozzarella, and fresh basil leaves in a delicious combination, whose colors are said to represent the Italian flag. The crust is very thin at the base, and the dough puffs up on the side, which results in a
Fried
very
green tomatoes?
airy crust, yes, that should have typical charred leopard spots.
Maybe it's the crust that's different.
Maybe, yeah. In fact, I think that is like the difference. Is the crust. Oh, that looks interesting. Number 87 from Turkey, Borek.
Bork?
Bork.
Sounds familiar.
This is a baked dish. It looks like basically like flaky bread.
Looks like baklava.
It does kind of look like a Turkish baklava. That would be the... Oh, dude. Number 86 from Spain. Churros.
Churros.
Churros. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, who does not love a good churro?
I'm
It's the
waiting
only
for
reason...
The borscht. That's what I'm waiting for.
Dude, like, that's the only reason I go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Is to get the
Thank you.
freaking churro.
Sweet.
We need to
Oh,
go to a German
Cinnamony
restaurant and have some borscht.
goodness.
And dip it in chocolate. Oh, my
It's either that or we're
God,
gonna have to make some.
Or caramel.
Yeah.
Imagine dipping churros in
Isn't
caramel.
borscht Russian?
Ugh.
Or
Get outta
Ukrainian.
here.
Get the
depending
fuck
on
out of
which
here.
recipe you use.
Oh, dude, I
like
love
Ukrainian borscht.
this during a particular
Yeah, 'cause
meal.
it's not common.
Number 85 from Japan.
Huh?
Miso
Not
soup.
communist.
Miso soup.
Miso soup?
It's number,
Yeah.
number 85. Oh, dude, I can get down
That
to
is
some
good.
miso.
Krissimay loves that
Oh yeah,
stuff.
that's her favorite.
Oh, so good.
Just like, I don't know what it is about it. It's just,
It's probably the like flavor.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Something about the taste.
It's just really mellow, but it's
Really
it's
That
hearty.
delicious.
umami flavor. That's what
It's
they-
kind of like for me, it gives me the same kind of sensation as like something with cilantro in it.
Oh God,
'Cause I love
cilantro.
She's one of the types that it tastes
like
like
soap?
soap. Yeah,
Oh no.
which is a shame because
It's so good.
it's so amazing.
I put so much cilantro in and stuff. Like
yeah.
when I do cilantro.
Well, when we have HelloFresh, and a lot of the HelloFresh meals have cilantro,
Dude, you know what's
like a sprinkle over the top.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good.
Dude, you know what's funny is cilantro, I'm 99% certain, gave me food poisoning from Ma Pizza. So I never went back to Ma Pizza, but I would still eat cilantro with a shovel.
Oh.
Because cilantro's delicious.
Oh, it's so good. Number
And
84.
it's close to cilantro, which is the Irish way to say cheers.
I like that. Gaelic, I think, is the word we're looking for.
So what about coriander? Because coriander comes from cilantro. Does coriander bother you?
I don't know. I probably, yeah. I don't really like coriander foods.
But she likes tahini
Nice.
because hummus is amazing.
Hummus.
I don't love hummus, but I like it.
Hummus.
Have you ever had baba ganoush?
Baba ganoush.
Me either, because the one time I tried to
Me
make
either.
it, I exploded it all over the kitchen.
That.
So never got to eat it.
You're ridiculous.
If you're just joining us,
I
this
know
is the
it
coffee
is.
cool down. This is
It's like
close to the end of the show. Close to the end of the show. We're drinking our coffees to pick us back up from the wine. So, welcome.
I like to chase my depressants with stimulants. Number 84 on Taste Atlas's top 100 foods from around the world. From France, the parfait.
I don't know what Lulu was staring at, but she's very intently staring at something.
Yeah, she
Ghosts.
Clearly ghost.
Nope. Nope. It
Who
just
doesn't
moved.
love it?
Whatever it is, it just moved.
It's like, okay, I'm done now.
Oh man. Oh, that is so good.
Parfait.
Yes. But also, the next one, number 83.
Parfait.
Number 83 from China, spring rolls.
Oh, yes.
Dude.
I will take egg rolls over spring rolls
Really?
any day. Yep. Absolutely.
I want wontons.
Oh, dude, wontons are so fucking good.
If
Yeah.
done correctly. I've had some wontons that were
Crab rangoon.
crab rangoon.
Ooh, yes. Also crab
Because they're
rangoon.
partly wonton.
Yeah, they are wontons.
Kind of like Americanized. It's like, what are they?
Yeah.
Wontons or crab rangoons? We don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. They're all good.
Well, so wontons only have cream cheese in them. Crab rangoon has
Has the
imitation
crab
crab.
and the cream cheese. Yeah.
Well, there's the one place that we go to that has crab rainbow and has real crab in it.
Yeah.
Ooh, yum.
Oh, that's good. 3 more. Number 82. TasteAtlas.com's top 100 foods from around the world. From Mexico, mole.
Ooh, yes.
Dude.
Mole.
Never had it.
Oh, so
Oh
have
my
you ever
God.
like a chocolate sauce that they put usually like on enchiladas, and it's got a little bit of spicy, but it's also got that balance with the sweet because they use like dark cacao. It's just so good.
Oh, dude, there's so
Chocolate
many
sauce on enchiladas.
But it's like a so it's not really chocolate sauce, but they use chocolate to make the sauce. So it's like a traditional Mexican sauce, but they use
It's like
chocolate.
a traditional Mexican chili
Yeah.
sauce.
Okay. It's just got cacao
So it's
in it.
spicy but sweet, a little bit sweet.
Sounds interesting.
Really good.
Oh man, this is a blast from the past. Number 81 from Switzerland, fondue. Whoa, I love fondue. Dude, love a good fondue, baby. Who
We have a
doesn't?
fondue pot that we never use now.
Well, the one time we used it, her
Oh,
mom
yeah, my mom.
unplugged it. It was like on the
We were all
table.
scared of getting food poisoning.
Yeah, because we were doing swordfish and like all kinds of stuff that you want it to be cooked.
Yeah.
And I was like, all of us had our stuff in there, and I was like, this thing was like 130 degrees just like minutes ago, and nothing is cooking. What the hell? And then
Okay,
I look over there, and Judy's got like the cord under her arm. I grabbed around. I was like, what? What are you doing? Like, I was so annoyed.
Oh, brother.
What kind of cheese do you use?
Oh, we got
Well,
like
we did it. It was an oil fondue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was for the meat, but
Yeah, but we're gonna do a cheese one this next time.
yeah.
I've always wondered. I've never owned like a fondue pot, so.
Well, my thought is to either go to like all recipes and get a cheese fondue from there, or just look at what the melting pot does.
Yeah.
They make really good fondues.
They're so expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but
They're like
it's worth
over.
it. It's
Kinda
it's an
overrated
experience.
a little bit. It's
an
worth it
experience,
once.
so.
I'd say it's worth it once. We've been once, and
Yep.
I don't know that I would really go again, but.
We went once for our first date together, and then we went once with Krissimay.
Well, we went once for our first date together.
Oh,
and then
once for
I
our
recreated
anniversary.
our first date for our first wedding anniversary.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
that was really sweet.
And then we went with Krissimay after the.
I'm only laughing because I'm thinking about recreating our first date would be funny, but not really funny. Our first date was at my apartment,
I didn't even
and Ryan dropped a bomb that his ex-girlfriend asked for him back.
see. Now it's my turn. Now it's my now it's my turn to feel awkward about stuff that happened.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, here we are 13 years later.
Yeah.
Apparently.
That's what I always say. You married me, so.
Yeah, you. No, I married her.
I just, I'm glad that I didn't let that deter me from, getting what I wanted, apparently.
Yeah. And helped me realize that, yeah, you were absolutely everything I ever wanted in a person. My person.
You're my person, he says. What do you think about that, Viva? What do you think about
I
that?
don't even remember what movies we watched at my house that night.
I couldn't tell
We
you.
watched movies.
I guess we
Life
did.
of Brian.
We did. That's what we
Life
came
of
over for.
Brian.
We
No,
watched movies. I made dinner.
I remember. I mean, I just don't remember the movie.
It was Life of Brian.
Yes, Matt.
Yeah,
Damn it. Can't you?
that was in the window.
I was the window.
One day, we will be friends.
It's
I
like
can't.
it's like that song, the Death Cab for Cutie song. I will possess your heart.
You were stuck.
How I long for this mirrored perspective.
You were playing that to yourself 13 years ago. You have like some vision of the future. You can't tell me, otherwise the space-time continuum will just break down.
The heat death of the universe would come much sooner.
What's also really bad is we don't really know when our like dating anniversary is.
We keep coming up with different theories. I could have sworn it was like, what do I
It's in
keep-
June, sometime in June.
Okay, so
like
we're getting
after
closer.
Father's Day.
Yeah, we're getting closer.
We just
think
don't
it's
know the
we think
exact
it's-
date.
We think it's like June
20-something.
20-something, 2008.
Yeah. I don't really remember even how we made it official. So bad.
It's not though. I mean, honestly, I want to say it was official, you know, when you asked me to stay, like spend the night and stay that next morning because you were trying to ditch work. Like you literally ditched work so we could keep
I
hanging
forgot
out.
that I had promised my work I was going to go and work on.
Yeah,
and
she
it was
promised.
a Saturday.
She promised.
And
to-
I only worked Monday through Friday, but like sometimes we would, like if we were in our busy season, we could come in for overtime on the weekend, like especially just Saturday, not Sunday. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll come in on Saturday. And I totally forgot that I said I was going to come in on Saturday. I woke up and I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be at work! Like, I was like, fuck! And then I remember like telling him and I was like, he's not going to stay. Like, and I was like, if you just stay, like I know it's really weird to just stay in my apartment. You don't know me. We just met, like, and stay in my apartment and I'll be back in a couple hours. Watch TV, watch movies, whatever you want. And he did, and I remember, like, I'll just never forget because he had his little orange Nissan Sentra, and I was driving down the street, and as I got towards the end of the street, I saw the little orange Nissan Sentra, and I was like, oh, he stayed! And I was all happy.
Bless you.
So
Good thing I got my mic on.
that was awesome.
Yeah. I think that's when we were like that. I think that's when we were official because I was like, well, I feel good about this. Nothing. I don't think anything bad could happen. I could have been way off on that.
Well,
No, I wasn't going anywhere. Are you fucking kidding me? I was enamored of
We were
it.
just having such a good time hanging out, and like I wanted to keep hanging out, and I just again I had totally forgotten that I said I was supposed to go to work for a couple hours, so I was like, oh crap.
Yeah, we've been hanging out for
And
13 years.
I worked at a job that I couldn't just like call out, so I had to go in. A terrible boss.
Oh, dude, she was the worst. The worst. All right, last one for the night. Oh, boring. Okay.
leave it off on a low note. That's how
all
you
right.
do it.
Yep. Here, screw that. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna skip ahead to 2 spots because you guys will love the next 2. But number 80 from Japan, nori, which is basically a type of processed seaweed.
Yeah, that's what they usually
Boring.
wrap sushi with.
Okay. Number 79 from Italy, macaroni.
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 I mean, who doesn't love
Boppity boopity.
Bobbity boobity. I mean, who doesn't love macaroni and cheese? But this next one, oh, dude.
But
Number 78 from England. You know what it is?
bangers and
chips?
mash.
Fish and chips!
Ooh. Love a good fish and chips.
Oh, dude, who doesn't love good fish and chips?
Wow.
Good chips, a little lemon wedge, some tartar sauce, some vinegar.
So what I gotta do, or what we gotta do, what somebody should do over the next week,
What I gotta do, what somebody gotta do, what anybody's gotta do.
is kind of standardize the closeout so that it's not rambling. And maybe at like we all take turns saying something. Are you doing all right over there?
Having a
Because otherwise I just ramble. Not a big deal at night because nobody's watching.
Nobody cares.
Who cares?
Yeah, who gives a crap? But it'd be cool to have it scripted, and we could all
Bless
like
you.
Thank you.
know what's coming
Yeah.
and what needs to be said.
And so with that,
So that being said,
There it is.
good night, everybody.
yeah, thanks for everybody coming out. We got a new P.O. box, so if you want to send us some fan mail, P.O. Box 701 in Spring Lake, North Carolina, 28390. It'll be in the description and in a card on Twitch, so you can send us fan mail there. And with that, until next time,
Peace
keep your head above water.
Play the song.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down. Below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The weatherman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is